Well, howdy everybody. How's everybody doing today? This is your friendly neighborhood Chef Shay Tree coming at ya. Well, as you can see, I got myself another Rock Auto shipment come in. This is gonna be a little tool haul, parts haul, real quick. I only got one part in here for one vehicle, but we'll see what the part is, and then I'll show you what the vehicle is I'm working on. But anyways, there's some tools in here too that I, threw into the box to, compensate for the shipping cost of the part that I got. The part's in here somewhere. I don't know which end it is, but it's heavy. What the part is. But anyways, the tools that I got were on a wholesaler closeout deal. So these were a little bit cheaper than normal. So let's get into this box here and see what I picked up. And maybe I can cut this open without too much problem here with one hand. I'm going to try to get used to doing some of this stuff with one hand, maybe. I don't know. Maybe one of these days I'll get used to it. There we go. Oh, I just love the bubble pop in here when it gets stuck to the tape. There we go. Now, I might tell you a little bit of the prices I got on this stuff, but there's a Lisle spot weld chisel. They had this on a closeout special, and what did I pay for this? I think I paid like less than $10 for it. $8.43. So they had that on closeout for $8.43. So yeah, got that. Here's the part I got. Let's get this other stuff. Got myself a wire cut brush. That's a 3-inch wire cut brush for Performance Tools. I picked it up because it's only $1.86. Wholesaler closeout is what they call them. I got that for $1.86. Pretty good deal on that. And then I also picked up the screwdriver. They had different colors. I was hoping I'd get an orange one, but here's a blue one. That's not too bad. It's a bit driver with an LED light in it. I don't know how there it is. Ooh, buddy, that's quite the light. I'll do a little extra video on this thing right there. They had it on sale for $4, and I do believe it's ratcheting too. I do believe. But anyways, yeah, got that. And was there anything else in here you got? Yeah, there's supposed to be something else in here. There it is. Oh, there we go. Another Lisle tool. The blurry. We got the blurry going. Holy crap, the blur goes. There, another Lisle tool. A thermostat gasket remover. Now, I saw this, and I thought to myself, that looks kind of interesting. They had it on sale for $9.56. And what you do is you're supposed to be able to get down in closer to the thermostat gasket, that they're down in deep. And this shaft here spins on the outside, so you can actually hang on to it. You can put your hand on it like so. You can hold it while you're running it. So I thought that was kind of interesting to check out. But that's a Lisle 22500. There we go. And then that's it for the tools, I think. No, maybe there's another thing. No, that's my thing. And what? I feel two magnets here, and probably do. Oh Lord, look at this. There's a stack of the same magnet here. Well, that's funny. They all stuck together. Well, if I can get it apart here. There we go. Got it apart. They're all the same here. So I got three of the same vehicle in the same shipment here. But I want to get this out here real quick. This is heavy. This is rather heavy here. It's real heavy. But what do we got here? What is it? Looky there. It's a brake caliper. I wonder what that could be for. But anyways, Let me go check the magnets here real quick. Where's my magnet at? Get the magnet here. What's the number on this thing? 411. So let's go over to the fridge of magnets here and go down to 411. Where's 411? I don't think 411's clear. Yeah, clear down in here. 409. There's 409. Boy, there we go. 409, 440. So 411's right in here. I'll just put her down there for now. But anyways, there we go. I'm going to have to give this thing a bath. It's dirty. But anyways, there's another new magnet in there. So, got the wall of magnets. So let's get back here. So, there's my little tool haul from Rock Auto. And let's go out and see what this caliper goes on real quick. I got the vehicle out in front, up on jack stands right now, or not on jack stands, on jack actually. Well, let's go out and see it. So that's what the caliper's for. My Windstar. Yeah. I don't know, previous videos I did a pasture side hose on this thing, as you can see right there. And well, the caliper was bad too. But anyways, yeah, I was going to do a caliper video for you guys on rebuilding it. But here it is. Here's the caliper. Pistons were tied up, and looky there. I really had to tear the pistons up to get it out. There's caliper piston parts all over the place. I had to really break it apart to get it out, and that's how froze up these pistons were in this caliper. But I kind of ruined the caliper, I think. I did a little number on it trying to get it apart. But if you look down in here, I had to hammer on it a little bit, and you can see right there's a little damage done to the caliper. So instead of just messing with it anymore, went ahead and just got another caliper for it. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put this caliper on it and be done with it, hopefully. Hopefully this fixes it. So, yeah. Let me get this caliper put on here, and we'll go from there. Okay, so I got the caliper bracket on. And if anybody wants to know, I'm going to put the old pads back on this, because the old pads are still rather thick. There's plenty of pad there left. They're old, but I don't want to get new pads and put new pads on these old rotors. These old rotors are kind of grooved a little bit. So I'm going to wait until I get enough money to buy pads and rotors for this thing. Pads are good for now. They'll last quite a while. So yeah, it's basically what I'm going to do. And yeah, we'll get this thing put together here. Well guys, I got my brake caliper all put on, and I do believe I have it bled out. I just left it gravity bleed a little bit. I pumped the brake a couple times, closed the bleeder valve, went in, pumped the brakes a few more times, opened up the bleeder valve, blew out a little bit of air, just a little bit, and the brake pedal feels pretty solid. So I got it all together, and I do believe I might have brakes now that won't hang up. That's what I'm trying to accomplish here. This brake was hanging up over here. As you can see, the color of the rotor with it being rusty like that, I know it was getting hot. And it was getting pretty hot. So, yeah, got this together. So, wanted to do one other thing with this thing. I got another issue with it. Maybe I can get it to act up, and I'll get this wheel back on it, and we'll see what else is going on with it. I want to add this into this real quick. This little Sevum, I don't care what anybody else says, or what everybody else had issues with it. Oops. Yeah, I didn't have the nut all the way on. But anyways, I don't care what anybody else had issues with it. Well, hold on. It's always fun when you're trying to do this with one hand, but I didn't have the lug nuts all the way on. I still don't. What? Oh. Okay, I think third time's a charm here. Maybe. I don't know. Am I going the right way? Yeah, I'm going the right way. I had the thing going backwards. I thought it was going the right way, but it wasn't. There we go. it's a problem when you're trying to film and do this stuff at the same time and trying to do this. But anyways, this Sevum has been a nice little gun. I mean, it's done everything I've wanted to do. I mean, for, you know, small work, light work. I don't care what anybody else said about it. You see, I'm using it as a hammer here, trying to get my socket off. But anyways, and this is a snap-on socket, by the way, too. See? Or no, this is Pittsburgh. That's Pittsburgh. Never mind. I thought I had a snap-on. But anyways, Pittsburgh socket. Anyways, yeah. This little Sevum has been a great little tool. Small, compact, it's light, and it's been great. So I don't care what anybody else says. I don't care if anybody runs a Milwaukee or that 3/8 new Milwaukee thing. This thing's got 400 foot-pounds of torque and does everything I wanted it to do, really. So yeah, I'll get back with you. Okay, now I got back down on its feet. Now I want to show you something here real quick, if it does it or not. Yep, see, it jumps. Well, anyways, you see the attack jumped up a little bit, but that's what it does. The gauges will just start going nuts. Especially the tachometer, it'll go beep, 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 start jumping all over the place. And that's the reason why I have the cover off of it right now. Because once you're driving down the road, the speedometer goes up, the tach will go bleep, clear down over here, and then when you stop, the tach is underneath the speedometer pointer, and it won't come back around. So yeah, that's it. Actually, when you do this number like this, and you're driving down the road, the tachometer thing pointer will go clear down under here, and then you go to put it back in park, and it gets caught down under here. But anyways, it's not jumping around right now, but it does. It'll start going nuts. So I don't know how to fix that. The other gauges will do it too. The temperature gauge, it'll jump around, and the fuel gauge, it'll jump around. But I'm hoping I can get this thing a driving and maybe calm things down a little bit. I don't know. But now since I got the brake fixed on it, caliper fixed, I can drive this more now. But that's where I'm at on this. It's not jumping around. I'm going to take this out for a quick drive and see how brakes work. Well, I have to say that the test drive has been a success. The brakes have been solid, and I don't think anything's heating up. I don't smell no brake. Because usually if you have a caliper hanging up, you can smell the brakes burning up on it. But I don't smell nothing. Things going good. I haven't had the tachometer or any of the gauges act up. So we're doing pretty good right now. So yeah, successful little trip here. Like I said, this thing's been having brake issues, and I just left it sit all winter. So I'm just getting back to this, getting things on. So I'm getting here in the driveway here. I'll get back with you here in a minute. Well, the temperature feels normal over here. I can at least touch the rim now. It's not real hot, so that's a plus. Probably about the same temperature as the other side here. It should be. Oh yeah, it's the same. Yeah, feels about the same. So yeah, now I gotta do is give this thing a bath and start driving it a little bit. That's the next step. So anybody looking for a nice 2003 Ford Windstar here, runs great. I've put a ton of work and money into this thing. Everything I've put into this, I put a transmission in it. It's the reason why I bought it. Had a bad transmission in it, and I happen to have a transmission for it. It's the reason why I bought it, because I had a transmission. So put a transmission in it, put new tires on the front, put a new battery in it, and now I just put a new caliper and brake line on the passenger side. And yeah, running pretty good. So next step, give this thing a bath, and then I'll start driving it a little bit. So I want to show you guys one more other thing I want to do here real quick. I'm going to show you guys this real quick. This is a never-ending battle to keep this deck cleaned up. With all the maple, I got maple trees all over. See, I got a nice shade cover here. Look at this. You want to see a nice shade cover? This is about as good as you're going to get for shade over top of a, you see a sun is right behind these trees, but I got plenty of shade right here on the porch or on the deck. But you got to fight the helicopters and all that stuff. I'm going to get up here on the roof again. I got them all over the roof up here too. I want to get off. And we're going to get a little better focus on this. But you can see the garbage up there on the roof. I'm going to blow them off. Luckily I got a Craftsman blower that I'm going to use. Look, I had to dig it back out. So this is a good little blower. I wanted to do a little review on it because I've had this thing for 4 years now and I don't use it a whole lot. But I need to start using it more, keep this deck cleaned off. And I'm going to go up and blow the stuff off the roof real quick. So I'm going to get that done. Get back with you here in a minute or two. Yeah, there we go. Got the deck blowed back off somewhat, what the blower could do. But I wanted to get the roof here cleaned off. But as you can see, got it all blowed off real good. So, yeah, look at that. Looks good. So, yeah, we're supposed to have some more rain here again tomorrow. So I wanted to get this done real ASAP. Yeah, got stuff all over the screen right here, but anyways, yeah, there it is. My machine there about out of juice, and I could get about as much as I got here. So hope you guys enjoyed this video today about fixing the brake caliper on that van, getting it going again, getting this cleaned off again once again. And yeah, wait for the next rainfall. I'm waiting for this thing to dry out a little bit, but it seems like every time we get a little dry spell, it wants to rain here in the next. It rains for like 3-4 days. We're supposed to have rain like the next couple days, I guess. Anyways, you can see it's still, these boards are still damp a little bit. I want them to dry up before I do anything on here. But there we go, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this, and we'll catch you guys next one. Thanks for always watching.